Hello everyone. Today in this part I'll explain how we will find out the journal term, middle term, term independent of x in a binomial expansion. So let's start. You know very well binomial expansion is given by in this way: x plus a whole raised to power n is equals to nc0 x raised to power n a raised to power 0, nc1 x raised to power n minus 1 a raised to power 1, and so on ncn x raised to power 0 a raised to power n. Now look at this thing in first term nc0. It means here one less is coming, like that nc1. Second term nc1. It means here 1 is coming, not 2. In the same way in n plus 1th term ncn is coming. So that is why on the basis of this thing, journal term is represented by tr plus 1, and this is given by ncr x raised to power n minus r a raised to power r. So this is the way to write down the journal term of an binomial expression. Now look at this thing. Journal term is used to find out the any particular term of the expansion. But binomial expansion provides all the terms of the expansion. Journal term is used to find out the middle term also and the term independent of x also. Now look at this thing. Suppose I have x plus a whole raised to power 4. Now look at this thing, you know very well. Number of terms 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means the middle term should be third only. Third term will be the middle term. Now look at this thing. I already wrote this formula. If n is even, here n is 4. Substitute here 4 plus 2 upon 2. It means third term. Here also third term is coming. In the same way, if n is odd, then there will be two middle terms. N plus 1 upon 2th term and n plus 3 upon 2th terms are the middle terms. One more thing. If I have to find out the second term from the last, what will be the second term from the last? This only. But from starting, what will be this thing? Fourth term. That is why this formula is used. If we have to find out the any term from the last, first we will convert that last term is equals to the first term from the beginning. For this relation is this. Here n is 4 and we have to find out the second term from the last. Substitute here n4 and r2. It means the fourth term from the beginning. That is why 1, 2, 3, 4 term from the beginning. So these formulas are very useful to find out whatever we want. How we will find out the independent term from x, that one we will find out later on. Now let's start with one question. This one question will provide all the things whatever we needed. Now look at this thing. Find the journal term, middle term and the term independent of x in the expansion of this. So first of all we will find out journal term of what is the expansion? X 3x square upon 2 plus minus 1 upon 3x whole raised to power 6 is, what will be the general term? Tr plus 1 is equals to ncr 3x square upon 2 raised to power n minus r minus 1 upon 3x whole raised to power r. First of all we will simplify it. It means whatever the same terms, their powers we will collect. How will we do? In every question if we will do like that, then it is quite easy. So this become minus 1 raised to power r, 6cr, 3 raised to power 6 minus r, 1 power from here. It means this become 3 raised to power 6 minus 2r. X raised to power 12 minus 2r, 1 from here. It means it will go upward. It means this become x raised to power 12 minus 3r. Because 2 are here and this are from this side. And this is 2 raised to power 6 minus r. So this one we will nominate as equation number 1, and this is the answer of the journal term also. Now we have to find out the middle term. For middle term you will say here n is equals to 6, which is even. Therefore according to the rule, therefore 6 plus 2 upon 2, it means this is equals to fourth term is the middle term. Fourth term is the middle term. Now look at this thing. We have to find out the fourth term is the middle term here. According to this is tr plus 1. It means अगर हमें फोर्थ टर्म निकालनी है तो हम r की वैल्यू क्या रख देंगे यहाँ 3. Therefore substitute r is equals to 3 in equation number 1. In equation 1. It means what this become t4 minus 1 raised to power 3 6c3 3 raised to power 6 minus 6 because 3 2 ja 6 x raised to power 12 minus 6 upon what is this thing 2 raised to power 6 minus 3. It means this become minus 1. 63 means factorial 6 factorial 3 factorial 3 6 minus 3 3 only. This become x raised to power 6 upon 2 raised to power 6 minus 3 means 2 raised to power 3 8. Now look at this thing minus even this thing this become minus raised to power odd. It means this is negative. 6 factorial को solve करिए. Factorial 6 में 6 5 4 and factorial 3 नीचे से solve 3 2 1 and 1 factorial 3 as it is. X raised to power 6 upon 8. 3 2 ja 6 cancel out. 4 2 ja 8. 3 3 cancel out. It means what this become 5 upon 2 x raised to power 6. So this is the middle term of this expansion. Now look at this thing. We have to find out the term independent of x. Always remember this thing. Term independent of x means there should be no x. It means the power of x must be equals to 0. Therefore, term independent of x what we have to require 12 minus 3r must be equals to 0. It means 3r is equals to 12. Therefore, r is equals to 4. Now we have to put the value of r. Therefore, required independent term from equation 1. Independent term is equals to substitute the value minus 1 raised to power 4 6c4 3 raised to power 6 minus 8 x raised to power 0 and this is 2 raised to power 2. Now this is even, that's why positive. Factorial 6 factorial 4 factorial 2 3 raised to power minus 2 2 raised to power 2 means 4 factorial 6 means 6 5 factorial 4 this is factorial 2 means 2 into 1 and 3 raised to power minus 2 means upon 9 and this is 4 also. So 4 4 cancel out. What this become 2 3 ja 6 and this is 3 3 ja 9. It means this become 5 upon 12. So this is the middle term. Now you have to do the practice and don't forget to give the answer of this question in the comment box. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Thanks and God bless you.